So this chef has such a loyal following. She's the owner of the Hungry Gnome Catering and Baked Goods, a growing business that supplies baked goods all across the country. And at a recent pop-up event, she got a chance to meet some of her foodie fans that she affectionately calls her Gnomies.
And of course, we're Gnomies as well.
Yes,
we can't
we
wait
are.
to see what Easter sweet treats she's sharing with us this morning. Please welcome Chef Danielle Sepsy, also known as the Scone Queen of New York. Good morning, Danielle.
Good morning. Thank you for having me again. It's always a pleasure to be here. I love hanging out with you guys.
Tell us more about the pop-up event.
Yes, so I had a pop-up event because I was on the show The Big Brunch on HBO Max, and everyone kept asking, we want the cinnamon buns that you make. And they're not something I can ship, so I said, let's do a pop-up and have everyone come pick them up. Well, let me tell you, we had lines all the way down the block for hours.
Oh my gosh.
The second I looked outside, I burst into tears. It was super emotional for me because since we're a wholesale and online bakery, I never really see my customers face to face. So it was an amazing experience. I met so many Gnomies, young and old, and they were just terrific. And we had such a good day. So
You had me at cinnamon bun.
Yes, I have to admit I'm a Gnomie pusher because I've introduced it to all my friends.
Thank you.
And they love everything.
Thank you.
So, but what are you making for us
today we're going to do a really fun Easter dessert / craft. That's really fun to do with kids. It's really easy. It doesn't require an oven either, so it's really safe and easy for kids.
Like that?
So it's going to be kind of like a cup of dirt. I don't know if you remember those when you were kids, where it's kind of pudding layered with cookies, and it kind of looks like a little garden, but we're going to make it an Easter garden.
Very cute.
So first, I'm going to have you, while I'm starting the next step, we're going to dye some sweetened coconut with a little bit of green food dye, and that's going to make it nice and green and look like grass. And then Craig, over here, we're going to fill a pastry bag with some fresh whipped cream that I've dyed green. You can dye it pink. You can do whatever nice pastel Easter color you'd like.
So just put it in here like this?
Yep, and just a couple drops will do. And then just take your gloves and just work it in and work it in there. And so we're filling a pastry bag, and this is a fun tip. When you're trying to fill a pastry bag, don't try to do it in your hands, right? It's all gonna fall out. So I usually put it in a measuring cup or a glass, depending on the size of the bag, and just prop it up. And then it can easily just go right in. And then we're going to layer everything into our glasses. You can also use disposable plastic cups. Whatever you have is great.
It smells good.
Oh yeah, fresh whipped cream, nothing better. It's just heavy cream, a little confectioner sugar, and pure vanilla extract. Whip it. I use my stand mixer. You can also do it by hand with a little elbow grease and a whisk. And then it just turns into fresh whipped cream. You don't need to buy it. So easy to make. All right, so that's ready to go. Now we're gonna start layering in our glasses. So I like to do a nice scoop of chocolate pudding. You can also use vanilla pudding and dye it pink if you want, or do some fun colors.
Oh, that's a cute idea.
And I layer it with cookie crumbs. So you can use Oreos or any kind of chocolate wafer cookies. And this is something that you can eat right away, or if you let it sit in the fridge, the cookie crumbs soften and it kind of becomes a cake. So almost trifle-like.
I like that idea.
So we're gonna layer it. And then now that's the dirt, right? So this is a garden. We're gonna now take some coconut, so go right ahead. And Craig, if you want, why don't you make one over here? Let's see what you got.
Okay, all right, so we're starting with the chocolate here. Right? Okay.
So a little grass here. And then I'm a big fan of these chocolate
Oh, those are my
eggs.
favorite.
This is my favorite
mini
candy
eggs.
of all time. So we can put some of these. We can even do a dusting of green sanding sugar or nonpareils if you have. And then just put some of the eggs.
Oh my gosh, how cute is this?
And then, of course, we need a little bunny peep. I'm gonna do a purple one because lavender is so pretty.
Oh my
we
gosh,
can stick
how
it like
cute
that.
Is this? And
So
it's
it's
so
just a cute little, simple Easter scene. And again, easy for kids.
Look, can you see how cute this
That
is?
looks great. Mine is just dirt.
It's just
That's
we can keep going.
Okay.
We did a little higher because we want to be able to.
Oh, we can layer the dirt.
Yes, we're layering it because then you get all the texture differences, which is so nice.
But that's homemade, your whipping cream, right?
Yes, the whipped cream. Oh, we can do that right on top. Sorry, I almost forgot. You
Yeah,
can put that or not.
I'm kind of from the country. Our cups of dirt had worms in them.
Well, you can also put gummy worms. Oh yeah. So you can also pipe the whipped cream. So there's different looks. You can do no coconut. You can do a little bit of both.
Wow.
So look at that.
Now, were you crafty during Easter when you were growing up? Did you make what kind of treats did you make?
So I'm from a big Italian family, and we make this Italian Easter bread every year. My whole family gets together, and we make the dough, and then we shape it, and it's shaped in kind of little basket shapes, and we put dyed Easter eggs right in the center, and it bakes within the bread.
Oh, wow.
And it's super pretty, but everybody gets together and does it, and we get crafty, and it's a beautiful tradition.
Well, this is a wonderful idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this with my girls to
Awesome.
celebrate Easter. And thank you so much for celebrating
you
Easter
so
with us
much.
this
Thank
morning.
you.
Great to have you here.
Thank you so much.
All right, and of course, we'll be sure to share her recipe on our website.
Such a great idea. Happy Easter to you.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy. Yes.
Happy Easter.